going through right now. Yes, before I move on.
All right, so that tension that you're relieving through the no-fly zones, what about the bullets instead of the bombs? There's still the bullets, correct?
Okay, and as the first government side stated, this is a step in the right direction. The people of Syria right now are fearful that their entire neighborhood, their entire livelihood will be wiped out with a single bomb right now. They can't go out of their houses without this fear of being bombed and attacked by their own government. So next I'd like to move on to some extension of the top half, which brought us the pragmatic approach that we need to stop the deaths happening in Syria. And I would like to extend this to view Syria's neighbors, such as Turkey and other nations that border it, who are experiencing overflow and spillover from this Syrian conflict. Turkey has already expressed that it is upset over the Syrian refugees coming into Turkey that are in turn being bombed by their government over the border. These bombs are still being launched into Turkey, and this spillover can only increase if you do not instill a no-fly zone. A no-fly zone will mean that the Syrian government needs to take further measures to be able to reach its refugees in other nations, and will help Syria's neighbors to feel more secure in this. Before I move on.
Would a no-fly zone not only allow for no aid to the Syrian rebels, but also no aid to those refugees that you speak of?
The no-fly zone would be over Syria itself, therefore aid could reach refugees in Turkey, and aid going to the Syrian rebels can go through the borders where it is not in danger of being shot down by land-to-air missiles, which planes are very subject to. So next I will move into my partner in I's matter, which we would like to look at the moral side of this, and the fact that people should not have to live in fear if that fear can be addressed. The Syrian government right now is not serving them how they deserve to be served. Syrians are wanting a government that is more representative of them and their choices and how they think their country should be run. They are fighting against that, and this government should not be fighting them. It should be changing for them, as both sides have seen, and we are trying to instill this change, but that change will not come if the people are in fear. So let's look to some examples. Martin Luther King led peaceful protests in America that led so much to civil rights and instilled the civil rights movement in the American minds. He was not fighting, he was not doing anything violent, he was promoting anti-violence, and he created more change than violent groups such as the Black Panthers, who led to this movement being feared. Also, we can look to Gandhi, who promoted peaceful protests and the idea that you